This past season, the Georgia Southern Eagles accomplished what many doubted they could. Stepping into a new conference, the Eagles put all those doubts to rest by playing one of their best seasons in the program's modern history. Not only did the football team remain undefeated while winning the Sun Belt Conference title, but they also led the nation in rushing yards, with running back Matt Breida contributing immensely to this accomplishment. Breida ran for more than 1,500 yards last season, averaging almost 9 yards per carry, earning him a nomination for the Doak Walker Scholarship Award.
Yeah, I usually let the O-line, they give me a number. Last year it was like 150 every game, so that was my goal last year. This year it's probably going to be more like 200, so I'm trying to get 200 every game. Go through ahead of time, get the ball. First thing is, make sure I get the ball. We practice ball security every single day. That's the most important thing, not fumbling the ball and make sure we always have the ball and not create turnovers. And then after that, I just look for the hole. As soon as I see the hole, I try to hurry up and accelerate and get there. But at the same time, you got to be patient and let the O-line do a great job.
Well, he just, a real true student athlete, works extremely hard, very humble young man, excellent teammate. He just kind of came out, some people think he came out of nowhere. It's always great when you lose a great player like Jarek McKinnon a couple of years ago and you don't know how you're going to replace him, and then you get a guy like Matt Breida steps in and rushes for 1,600 yards and almost 9 yards a carry. And you just also like to see guys like him have this kind of success because he's, what you're looking for in a student athlete.
I had other offers, but when I first came here, it was just like a big family community. The people I met and just all the teammates, everybody was really close. And a lot of places you go, you don't find the closeness on the team and also in the community. That's a big reason why I chose to go to Georgia Southern.
Being the sport it is, football takes up most of Breida's time. And despite the limited amount of time he does have, Breida makes sure to keep his academics up to date, making sure his GPA does not drop below a 3.0 to help maintain his full ride scholarship.
A lot of these guys are still learning to have discipline in all aspects of their life, off the field, in the classroom, on the field. And it's the on the field part's a little bit easier because that's something they all love. But nowadays you got to do a great job off the field. And then also these guys, got to do a great job in the classroom. It's so important for us to get these guys graduated and on to bigger and better things when they leave here from Georgia Southern.
It's a hard thing, but you got to, have a mindset of, you're a student first before that football part because, you did get a scholarship, but you got it, for academics also. So that's how I try to think of it. I always try to make sure I get the schoolwork done because if you don't got the schoolwork done first, then you're not going to be able to play football. And that's how I've always been brought up. My parents always say grades first, so I always try to put the grades first and then the football comes second.
Despite his success last season, Breida remains humble and attributes all of his success to the team's effort, especially to Kevin Ellison, who plays second only behind Breida in rushing yards. Both combined an unstoppable force last season that led the Eagles to the conference title.
Ever since I got here, me and Kevin just clicked together. Every day, we always, talk to each other, whether it be at lunch or I see him in school or whether it be at home playing video games. Me and him always just click real well. And me and him always say, what happens to with the backfield, it goes through me and him. So if we're not clicking, then, I feel like the rest of the offense is not clicking. So we'll take a lot of the blame if something's not going right.
Matt Breida's a great player. He's real elusive, fast. He's a big guy, but the chemistry that we have and like everybody else has, we're just all great friends. We're like family out here, and when you give him the ball, his offensive line's gonna block for him. He's got the speed to just break out. He does a great job of that, along with L.A. Ramsey and all the other running backs that we have.
I'm hoping to accomplish, not just on the field, but actually being a better teammate. I just want to be an all-around player and just help everybody that I can and play wherever I can. It's not all about me; it's about the team. So I hope it comes to that, and also on the field, just have another great season and be consistent, and just make everyone proud.
You can check out the Eagles hit the field one last time during their annual spring game, the Blue and White game. I am Cesar Perez for Sunbelt on campus, Georgia Southern.